Here's the fly-in! The lob, the finish, Brandon Miller.
Culture to bond with your teammates, to get better with basketball and play some stiff competition, some tough competition. Really good wide open look there by Litteris.
Miller lays it up, lays it in. Brandon Miller with the floater.
Great move.
Miller with the tray. Place or just connections between Liberty and Alabama as they meet in game number 2, and Brandon Miller knocks. Miller, long range, nothing but time. Burnett to Miller from 3.
And this tied team, John, is on a extended 36-11. Oh, again. Starts the second half, John, on a 24-9 run. That's how they've just completely blown this open.
Those good stop and go, good explosion. Hard to stay in front.
The mismatch out to Miller, sets the feed. Look out, on the move again, Griffin. He sets the program record coming off the bench. We got 9 points today. Miller, that's good.
Is catching the Spartans off guard.
Here's Miller again.
Oh my gosh.
The math carried it to 4 national titles. That's a lot. Alabama with a 13-point lead, working on this side. Miller for 3.
For the onslaught by the Spartans.
Dom Welch out with a lower body injury. Darius Miles, who played the opener.
Brandon Miller goes to the bench. Just go over there and ask him. We can get it delivered.
There he is from distance.
This list of players coming from that front range of the Wasatch.
Brandon Miller. And one.
Oh, just missed. Pushed the ball.
One last crack at it. Brandon Miller. UConn and the way they have attacked, especially defensively, Alabama. And a 3 for Brandon Miller.
It's still possible to be 4 or more.
Brandon Miller.
Oh! Right.
Alabama.
Jordan Hawkins just put that over the top on the board.
And that ends the drought.
Is Bediako in foul trouble?
Nope. The jump hook.
Yeah. Miller from deep. That's what Alabama needed. Clowney. Miller. Got it.
Trap at midcourt. Here's Bradley. 3 ball. Good! See if Alabama can answer.
Step back from Miller. His first points of the night.
Out of rhythm. I think they've done a good job of that tonight. This is certainly a street fight. Nice.
Miller dices up. The rebound brought down by Miller. Miller all the way in and
Tim. One of the all-time players in the history of their school. And he is doing on the afternoon, but his decisions have been terrific. As I mentioned a second ago, no turnovers so far. 21 minutes. Brandon Miller. All of a sudden he throws that variation to his game. It's really unstoppable if he can get that 8 to 10 footer floater to go. Miller sizes up against Strawther. The spin, the shot, sticks it.
Challenging any of the bigs down low for Alabama.
Hickman was Andrew Nemhard's understudy last year.
Fumbled the ball out front.
Miller. Timmy had it poked away. Tries again. Miller the fifth. A foot race.
Hey, that's a plus. Timmy comes towards you. Look at the range. Miller.
Oftentimes over these holiday breaks, you have negative news and you want to go see your families, but you want to make sure that you stay disciplined. Woo!
With the rebound. The Tide on the run out. Alley-oop.
Oh!
Miller.
Miller stepping inside. Tough finish. Eric Reed Jr. wearing number 11 in white on now for Mississippi State. Long three-pointer, good again. But a big missed opportunity. Miller, nobody around, throws in a three. Boy, the game.
That's how you draw up a transition three-point shot. Move the ball side to side. Do it.
Wow.
Abram with a force. Miller. Come on.
Oh, no. Got it really in no man's land at the free throw line. Probably shouldn't have thrown it to him there.
That's a good no call.
Classes, Arkansas and Alabama. Coach Musselman doing a great job as well.
Oh,
man.
40 plus. Behind the back. Lead pass. Back to Miller. Oh, my. Healthy last year. He was one of the most electric players in the SEC. Miller on the runner.
Miller.
Yes, sir.
Really good into the paint all afternoon long.
Bounce pass and a good one.
Action.
Miller right into Yenso, and that's on body control.
But you just can't come off a corner shooter.
Not now. Or him.
Yeah, you got to complete that play.
Wow, that is
Career third most among SEC players, and he has to sit with his fourth person.
Oh,
look at Brandon Miller going to work. Tom the bot. Able to pick up the pieces, 8 offensive rebounds. Miller hesitated, finishes with a left-hander. Number 21 in this game. Miller, good ball fake. Turned it into an easy 2. Miller again. Got it again.
Time for Bama basketball. The excitement is there for this team.
There's Brandon Miller, the superstar fresh.
Back to Miller. Thought about the shot. Ooh. Creating space for himself for the triple.
Freshman point guard Jaden Bradley finds Miller, and he gets another.
Tom, that's just too easy.
It rolls around. Pass up ahead to Brandon Miller. What?
Miller, Reeves, no chance.
Turns it over. There goes Davis.
Blocked by Broome. Challenged by Miller.
As you go deeper into March Madness, being able to rebound from the guard position is critical.
Get a triple-double. The third might be bruises. That was shooting as an app.
Hill, little ball fake, step back, boy. Miller at 6'9".
Finally missed one to Sears and drive and swatted. Makes some defensive plays in this game. Young open plays.
Left alone on a 3, missed it. Here's Johnson, full throttle, rejected.
He's actually taken over this basketball game because when Javon plays at a high
tap, beautiful play. Keyshawn Johnson volleyballs it. Oh, rejected by.
But I'll tell you, 2 can play at that game.
Oh, yes, they can. There's the block, 2 from behind, which is where they've been doing all their damage.
Katie Johnson drives it. Miller blocks it. See?
Yes, Kohler. Send it back.
Brandon Miller's much more active defensively today than I've seen him in other games.
Right on. In and out. Easton. How about Griffin, the freshman out of Dallas, just lost it. There's a block by Miller.
Up against physical ball clubs in that NCAA tournament just like this today, and they have not had an answer.
Driver. Arkansas going to go under screens on him, but keeping him away from the basket is not easy.
Freshmen have a longer, bigger growth spurt.
Miller slams it down. And just how dangerous it looks in person. Miller, killer crossover, fade and fire, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Has had too much zest. Here's Miller attacking. Miller, silky smooth.
Good idea. Now Bama, numbers the other way. Alley-oop. Oh! Miller on the flush.
Quinterly to Miller. Spins it in.
30 pounds on him.
Yeah, just body on body. Late to the switch.
Yeah, and he got open on that one and he buried it.
Yeah.
In league play, and they are well on their way.
Oh!
Brandon! Get issued after that hustle play. Bama, Miller, yes! Quinterly, drive and kick. Miller on a 3. Magnon.
Yeah, Ezra Magnon is
shooter.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I think not only them, but Arkansas has a nice chance to advance as well. As you see,
54, much different result through the first half here. Here's Brandon Miller. And he got a three-point chance.
Now in the game of basketball as well. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Miller lost his footing and uses his length to go over Davis. A bad pass. Miller leading the break. He'll get it back. The lob.
Enough right now if Arkansas can't create something off their defense. Good.
Brandon Miller for three.
It's your best offense. Miller off the window.
And he finished with 41. Scored the game-tying bucket at the end of the regulation and the game winner in overtime. Working on Devo Davis. Back to
It's been heartbreaking on all accounts. He said, there are bigger things in life than basketball, but my job...
Tries to push in the last 20 seconds. And Miller fires away. That goes down. An offensive rebound was grabbed by Damari Burnett. And Miller wide open three, and that's... They'll fire. Knock it down right. Reach. Miller looked right at the official after that reach. Now he works on Carter, who's banging him, and he fouled him, and he's going to have a three-point play opportunity.
Thought about it from long range. Now it's Sears. Miller. Catch. Jumper is good. Miller step back three, and that will likely...
Solomon Washington is on Miller. It's length.
That time it goes straight. A rebound, Miller.
Here they go.
Run.
Here they go.
And he'll do it himself.
Griffin goes baseline. Quinterly kicks it. Miller's three. Got it! Three-time WAC Coach of the Year. Going to come up a little bit short. Gurley. Where's your get-back defense if you're the Aggies? Wasn't there, and Miller buried it. Back in front goes Maryland. Miller gets his first. Clowney launch a three. No good. Tipped up and in, Brandon.
Tough patch. Got to get some help.
Huge size advantage. And Miller. He's on the floor down 61-48. Miller. Too easy. Back to back. In both offense and defense. They just ran into. Watch it. Oh, man. There's an exclamation. There's Miller. He's open. That looked a lot.
5 St. Ignatius High School in the Bay Area. Miller. The dribble drive. A quickie.
Miller the steal. Buckle up. Very often you mentioned third in the country in possession time, 15 seconds per possession. And basketball to go around. Where they played at a tempo, did they get so many possessions that there were shots for everybody?
Tennessee next week, and I think Vescovy made a mistake if I'm not.
Wow. Here's Miller.
Oh, wow.
It is so graceful.
And he didn't have the immediate stick back.
Contested for Miller and right in the rebound.
Those are not easy shots, that little short corner jumper.
Miller wide open, splash.
And transitions where Alabama has to make something happen. If you can beat this defense down the floor, it's better than going 5-on-5.
Miller challenged.
Said it was very important today that they be able to get different defenses set. I'll admit it.
Boy, Alabama gets back so quickly. Miller hangs.
Wow.
Impressive.
3 out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how much of that he'll drive into the lane.
Great hands, and he's an outstanding offensive rebounder. One of the best rebounders per minute in the country.
Gives him a little bit of everything. Great leadership.
Miller. Uh-oh.
That's exactly what he brings to this team.
That's the secret to finding him. Didn't get a lot of Power 5 offers in there. Miller absolutely feeling it. Draws a lot of attention. Pulls the trigger. Deep three.
Miller matched up with Black on a switch. Went to his left to finish.
Wow. Firing that time on air ball. And that doesn't get back on defense. Alley-oop pass, and Miller on a two-hand. Turned it over. Fellow freshman Miller on the steal. Miller with a two-hand flush.
That's awesome. Miller. Good defense by Flanagan, but it was still on the rim. Oh, and in transition.
Possession by Bediako. Tied the other way. Miller!
He was shooting 65% on unguarded threes. Miller takes it strong.